Hello, hello, and welcome back as I get ready to stop shooting aliens and call a local plumber. In Perfidious, Pete plays XCOM, War of the Chosen, and I don't know if you guys can hear that sound in the background. I'll throw some audio filtering on the episode after the fact, but if you hear a hissing sound, it's my water softener. It's been running for like, I don't know, 3.5 hours, and it does kick on every day to like cycle through and do whatever it does. It's like a maintenance thing where it's supposed to run for like 30 minutes and it recycles the water to clean it or some shit. I don't know. But it's in that cycle and it has been for like the last roughly 3-ish hours. So I'm gonna have to have somebody come take a look at it. And you guys are like, oh, what's the matter, Pete? You can't go without soft water. Is water too tough for your delicately thin skin? Well, you know what? One, yes, it is. And two, you know, hard water is bad for your plumbing. And if I have a water softener installed to prevent me from having to periodically replace all the pipes in my house, and occasionally I have to fork out a little cash for some calcium hydroxide to chuck into the treatment thing, you know what is worth it? I don't want to have to be without water for a month while a man comes and rips all the pipes out of my house and replaces them and then comes and shows me a cross-section of the sliced pipe, and he's like, hey, see all this mineral buildup in here in these pipes there, Pete? Yep, what little old water softener could have saved you this bit of old expense there. I don't want to have to put up with that guy. I mean, I'm gonna have to put up with that. Do you mind, assassin? You remind me of this hypothetically insouciant plumber who's coming in to tell me how all the ways I fucked up. Thanks, I don't need to know all the ways I fucked up. I mean, I know. Yes, I would like to leave. Anyway, where was I? Hypothetically insouciant plumber. Saving myself money by spending a little cash on some calcium hydroxide to chuck in a water softener. Plus, you know what? It does feel nice to not have to bathe in hard water. You get a nice foamy lather from your soap that way. It's worth it. It's less worth it when whatever the hell is wrong with my water softener is wrong with it. But other than that, soft water I think is preferable to hard water. Who doesn't like softness? Is the Shadow Chamber... Yeah, you know what? Leave anyway. Is the Shadow Chamber built yet? God damn, we need something we can distract Dr. Tigan with for another day. Dr. Tigan, why you we're actually out of things that take exactly 1 day, too. 5 days for a Dark Lance. I mean, the Plasma Lance is expired, but it doesn't matter. We could research the Warlock's Disruptor Rifle for literally no purpose. Sure. I mean, we'll never be able to use it, but it'll keep Dr. Tigan busy. Yeah, you know what? Why don't you just bug off on the research, Dr. Tigan, and call, like, ABC plumbers and tell them to come over here and take a peek at the old water softener and see exactly what the hell's going on.
With the strides we've made in infiltrating the alien psionic network, the depths of their technological advancement continue to leave us one step behind.
I don't know. I feel like we've pretty much been curb stomping them so far, Dr. Tigan. I don't really feel behind the curve.
I'm confident we will find a great deal more information than we...
Think of all the research time we saved on not doing things like, you know, researching plasma weapons and whatnot.
New objective added.
Oh good, examine the Codex brain. Well, this will give Dr. Tigan something to do when he finishes currently researching the pointless thing we gave him to do. Finish your busy work and then we'll give you an actual job.
We can use its advanced decryption capabilities to analyze the Codex artifacts.
Resistance is going to tell us how well we did this month. Avatar Progress was one. They constructed one facility. We did all of this shit.
Progress against the aliens over the past month, Commander.
Yeah, we did a damn good job, didn't we?
Efforts will only lead to further success.
I'm beginning to slip, says the woman who was just 10 minutes ago telling me about how she didn't care that I had murdered both of her siblings. She's gonna do some training. We should like to maybe go kill Ball of Dirt before she completes that training and gets any more powerful. I really don't want her to also be immune to melee. That'd be fucking irritating. We don't care about this. We don't care about... You know what? We have so much intel. What is this? Yeah, see, Left Behind, we're definitely gonna want to stop. Noble Cause is back, and I kind of feel like we want that. Can we get rid of Hidden Reserves? Yeah, we don't need it. Between the Eyes, Quid Pro Quo, Machine Learning. At this point, I don't know if we even, like, we don't really need breakthroughs. I'd rather have... You know what? Yeah, keep Hidden Reserves and Noble Cause, I guess. Double ability points gained in combat. will recovery 20% faster. That lets us get our good troopers back in action that much quicker. Right between the eyes, of course, has got to stay. Is there anything here that we really want that... No, there actually isn't. So we're good to go. I'm not really caring about your supplies. Patterson and Adamson have completed their bond. This is fantastic. Do we have anybody who needs negative trait removal? Chris Knight has actually got the negative trait removal thing covered for the next... How long?
We can have them working
4
on
days.
Excavation, or staffing a facility.
Fine, Lily, I'll give your engineer some... What are we going to have them do, actually, though? Like, we have idle engineers, and they don't have anything to do. Do we need scientists down here? Nope. We really don't. We have no idle people anywhere, Lily. I mean, we could go to the training center and do what? Nothing. Retrain somebody, that's it. This is all we can do. Everybody's all booked up. Don't tell me you have idle personnel. Really, you should just shut up, because if you keep telling me about how much idle personnel you have, you know what I'm going to do, Lily? I'm just going to cut your budget. That's the way that works. 19 ability points picked up for us. Fantastic. Plus, it's a new month, which means whole new crew of things we can possibly do.
Maybe we should try something new.
Reduce avatar project progress, not terrible. Gain ability points, very tempting. Anything with a promotion. We could recruit and then fire a skirmisher just to pick up a promotion. We could get an extra resistance contact. That only takes 4 days and also gives us a promotion. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. Who do we want to sacrifice for this promotion, though, then becomes the question. Well, Montgomery, you can handle that part of it. And then the promotion part, I think we let go to Lone Gunman Philip of Macedon because he really needs the ability points.
We will work hand in hand with our new allies.
And then it's back to work there. Philip of Macedon has recovered from his wounds. Mad Mardigan has recovered from his wounds. We actually have a team we can field now. Defense Matrix is online. Let's stick an engineer in it. Here you go, Ernesto. Congratulations. Welcome to your new home. Also, immediately upgrade this.
Defense facility upgraded.
There we go. Now we don't have to worry about Avenger defenses anymore. Even though we already did one Avenger defense, we still don't have to worry about them anymore. We got that shit covered. Covered like my basement is going to be with water soon. This is really getting alarming because this thing has been running like 8 times longer than it's supposed to be running.
It is intriguing.
It's not intriguing at all. We can't use it. Yeah, there's a disruptor rifle. Side chamber construction is inspired. I mean, I'm not going to build one, so not too worried about that. Over to the old shadow chamber then. Codex brain, get to work. This will give Lily and Shen something to explode, so they'll be happy. I'm usually happy when they're happy. 2 more days to ditch that negative trait. Bruce Wayne is no longer shaken. Negative trait is taken care of. Skip Bradford is out to bring peanut butters to the people. This is how we recruit new resistance contacts, by the way. It's just all that's on that little aerial craft that Skip is piloting there. It's loaded with pallets of smooth, rich, creamy Skip Bradford brand peanut butter.
Located.
Yeah, there's a supply drop there. We also picked up munitions expert. Negative traits were removed from Chris Knight. I'm positive that somebody else is going to need to get in on that. There's no way we don't have somebody else who has negative traits that need to be removed, though. I absolutely categorically refuse to believe that. Somebody has a negative trait somewhere. Oh, you know what? Actually, everybody who still has a negative trait is probably still shaken. So while I categorically refuse to believe it, I'm basically a flat earther on this one. And be like, nah, Pete, you should probably just... It's basically proven science at this point. You should probably just buy into it. What about the flat earthers isn't a troll, though? I can't imagine a scenario where the flat earth thing is not just trolls gonna troll. There's no way that anyone still actually believes that the earth is flat, right? I mean, there's the photographic evidence, a preponderance of other scientific data. It's what you were taught in school growing up. You would have to go out of your way to try and believe that the earth is flat. It's gotta be a troll. It has to be a troll.
Commander, we've had the shadow
Much
chamber
like
running
this
in numbers.
retaliation.
These are the tactical projections for our next field operation.
A berserker, some mutons, chrysalids, bad, viper, elite officer, elite trooper. Probably the assassin will show up on this because it's been a while since we fought a chosen outside their stronghold.
East Africa.
Gallagher, Shahurlis, and Simon Magus are all no longer shaken, but we know those guys have some negative traits. If we can, we should avoid putting them at risk. So everybody's fired, first of all. We've got chrysalids, so we're going to want as many Blade Stormers as we can get on this one. Blade Stormer means probably Simon Templar and Bruce Wayne. That's bad, though, because we know these guys have negative traits, right? You have, I mean, we know what abilities you have, but you have a negative trait, right? Or were you just shaken because we made you fight tired as hell? Maybe you were just shaken because we made you fight really tired for a while. If so, good. Ionic Storm, max rank, Shadow Step, channel. Looks okay. Stand by me in case we need a dose of Will Wheaton, River Phoenix, or possibly the less talented Jerry O'Connell. Alright, Batman, I guess we'll get you in here. You guys both have Blade Storm, so that's fine. Mad Mardigan, who's your boy again? Gert Rafto? Yeah, Gert Rafto's back in action now. Get on the raft, Rafto. Who else we got? I'm not going to be too picky on this one. We could send Shahurlis. He still doesn't have a bond mate, and we'd like to get him one. You know what? Let's send Shahurlis and the janitor. These guys, ideally, we're going to be able to get them to bond together. They must both have personalities of, like, a chunk of cardboard, though, because they've been on a number of missions together and yet somehow have not managed to successfully form a bond with anyone. Simon Magus, you actually can shoot some, so let's give you AP rounds. Chosen's gonna have some armor. Batman, you couldn't hit the broadside of a barn with a boat if you fell out of the ocean. What the hell did that mean? And, you know, sometimes it's best to not ask questions. Gert Rafto, the Snowman, let's give you AP rounds. Chris Gutshot Shahurlis, AP rounds for you too. Gallagher, I don't remember what your abilities are, per se. What are you... Actually, Rafto, I keep thinking for some reason you're a gunslinger, and aren't you actually, like, not a gunslinger? No, you're our guy who has Fortress. You're not actually a gunslinger. I keep thinking that you are, but you are not. You have Shadow Step. Let's swap out these AP rounds on you, because if memory serves me correctly, Gallagher actually is a bit of a gunslinger, right? Yeah, he's not a bit of a gunslinger. He's sort of a die-hard gunslinger. He's also a damn combat genius who we need to get channel at the first opportunity. So, Rafto, cough that up, and let's give you a med kit instead. Now that that's coughed up, let's give the actual gunslinger the gunslinger equipment and go kick the shit out of some alien scum. And also, still softening the water over there. Still percolating. Closing in on its 4.5 hour. I think that cycle thing that it does to clean itself is actually supposed to be 20 minutes. I think it's only supposed to run for 20 minutes. And it's been on for almost 5 hours. I'm wondering if it's also maybe wasting water. Very concerned about the health of my plumbing. All I need is a pipe to leak. Flood my basement. That would be not good.
One of our contacts in the Resistance says Advent Peace.
Mostly I'm upset because, you know, I do a lot of my recording on Saturdays, and it's Saturday and I'm supposed to be going out to maybe do a little recreational drinking and stuff later, and I don't want to have to come home to a flooded basement. That would be unpleasant. So, I'm looking for a little peace of mind here. Maybe time to call the plumber. You know, after we let this thing run for another hour while we deal with this retaliation mission. Once that's taken care of, then maybe we'll call a professional to come see about the problem we've got with our water. You have 19 health? How did you get 19 health? That's remarkable. I mean, I know you're all hopped up on goofballs at the moment, but still, that's a lot of health.
Hostile forces are attacking the outpost. Eliminate all enemy units.
Yeah, it's just like some chrysalids and whatnot, though, Bradford. We're not too worried about it.
You won't don't have a concealed position for deployment on this.
So, neutralize the alien strike force is actually our mission. We're supposed to also be, I'm assuming, rescuing civilians here. We got to save 6. Some up here. Almost certainly not going to spawn a pod with this move, and it puts us within striking range of 4 civies. Acceptable. We can't quite get to you. This is risky, but I'm going to allow it. Simon Magus, don't spawn a pod. You definitely did, though, you bastard. We just asked you to not do that, and then what do? You go and do it. So this guy's probably a faceless then, because he didn't move. That's how you spot faceless. Like, if they move, you'd be like, oh, that guy's faceless, he didn't move. So we need some bonus actions here. Batman, you should bonus action Simon Magus. We're using our teamwork abilities early and often here. If you can go get up in the grill of that Advent officer, that would be beautiful. Yeah, do that. With the starter damage we get from that, when this guy tries to do anything, his ass is going to get blade stormed and he'll be dead. That leaves just this dude in the open who will probably try to shoot us in the back, and that shot will get parried. Nothing to worry about. We do have one other... Who is that? Who can bonus action that, man? Is that Batman? No, I mean, we don't need to double dip on that well, bats. Gert Rafto bonuses Mad Mardigan. So it's got to be the janitor. Oh, these guys bonus nobody, right? Because they're good-looking rebels who play by their own rules. So what we'll do then is we'll send Mad Mardigan up here. And we'll bonus action Mad Mardigan to get him in the action. Snowman, give Mad Mardigan that sweet bonus. Show us a little teamwork here. Mad Mardigan, again, probably won't be able to generate a kill with this shot. Don't hit that civilian, though. Might kill him. There we go. And now we have 2 Blade Stormers standing next to our only 2 targets. Both of them are parrying. The rest of the team going to be just fine. Batman will put you here in this full cover. Snowman will put you in this full cover. The Batman and the Snowman. The Faceless. Not unexpected. Also, not really a problem. The Faceless should come at us and get blade stormed and potentially just die. He's also relative. Okay, well, that's less good, though. So what is that? 2 Mutons and a Berserker? That's bad. If we're going to fight that pod, we really want to activate them by having somebody with Blade Storm dash directly into it. Also, we're going to be fighting the map next turn. That's going to be unfortunate. You're dead, though. Thanks for the extra focus. We got 1 from a kill, and we should pick up the bonus here. That should put us at full strength. Fully charged, baby. Yeah, you don't want to mess with Mad Mardigan, though. He's the greatest swordsman who ever lived. He also has a hair trigger now. Not that Mad Mardigan is, like, prone to having a short fuse or anything. I mean, he literally has a hair trigger, though. Simon Templar. Well, we know there are guys up here all over the place. So what we'd like to do is stand next to several of them, or as many of them as we can, so that when they activate, and I'm thinking what we do is we just run up here and go for the Ionic Storm. We should be able to kill most or all of these guys. I'm going to run in blind. Yep. So they're going to get Ionic Stormed, and what doesn't get Ionic Stormed, the Blade Storm should finish out. I mean, the Mutons are just flat out dead. That gets us 2 of our focus back. We call that ability the Pawn Murderer. Also, why did you not take damage from our Ionic Storm? Because you definitely should have. Get Blade Storm. Never mind, he totally took damage from our Ionic Storm, and now he's down to 2 health. That guy got wrecked. I guess that's why he came over here and jumped out the window, because he's like, shit, I'm completely boned. Get the fuck out of here, man. I'm tempted to do that same thing to these chrysalids, except we have considerably less focus. 4 to 6 damage is not enough. If we had more focus, I would definitely do that same move again. But we don't, so let's just come murder this Berserker. Batman's gonna have a hard time finding anything else to do with his day. He's already cleaned up the streets of Gotham, there's nothing left. you guys ever think maybe that's why Batman puts people into the revolving door prison that is Arkham Asylum too? It's just like he's lonely and he doesn't have a lot to do with himself, so he lets people, he puts them into a prison he knows they can very easily escape from, simply so that he has ample opportunities to continue fighting crime, because he doesn't know what else to do with his life. He's a wealthy billionaire. He's like, I don't know what else to do with my time. I have all the money a person might ever theoretically or hypothetically need. If I don't put the Joker in Arkham and let him out next week, what the hell am I gonna do with myself all next week? I won't know what to, I'll be beside myself. Be like, well, I mean, I want to fight crime, but I've already done it. I've solved all of the crime. There's no crime left. Give you a little freebie from the lightning hands here. 5 damage from the AP rounds. Any way we could, well, we can, let's hit this man. We'll give this guy the arc wave. Get a little bonus damage in the guy's back deep. It also puts us set up for a little bit of Blade Storm action here, although I kind of don't feel like we're going to need the Blade Storm. Extra focus for Gallagher, too. How about a promotion for Gallagher? Nope, no promotion. Well, Mad Mardigan, why don't you come in here and finish this mess up? Point of focus for Mad March. Didn't get the double kill. I was hopeful he might pick that second one up. I was hoping he might pick up the spare, but no luck. We'll just go parry. I mean, it's not like this guy can hurt us, really. Gert, can you get up there? No? Can you get a shot at him? You're supposed to be this great gunslinger. What do you got? A 65% shot with the pistol? We'll take it. Alright, you know, Gert Rafto, you are kind of a great gunslinger. That was actually a pretty solid shot. Nice work. Well then, we made extraordinarily short work of those chumps. Who else has... Okay, Simon Megas, we want you to come down here and get... Well, first off, like there are civilians everywhere, so... Maybe come out here and rescue this civilian. The aliens have only killed one dude, and we already murdered all of their team. If we run you over here, can you pick this up, Megas? You have channel, so you should be able to. That's my boy. Gobble up that sweet, sweet juice. That sweet psionic juices. This may be a faceless. No, it's definitely not. They would have already switched. Okay. Don't stop running. Is that a threat? That sounds vaguely threatening, Gallagher. Gallagher comes over, kicks a civilian, and yeah, she's like, don't stop running, because I'm coming after you. That's not cool, bro. What did that civilian do to you? Why you gotta be so mean? You know, we could save that civilian, but I'd really prefer to just keep the team closer together. Come over here and rescue this guy instead. Rafto, you can grab this dude. Nicely done. And not much else for Shaherless to do. I guess we'll just bring him to the corner here, put him on Overwatch. He's 2 pips towards an Ionic Storm. Mad Mardigan, what I really don't want you to do is spawn a pod, but if you have to, then you have to.
Looks like one of them came back for more.
Oh, hey, it's the Viper King. This is a perfect time for this to happen.
Status confirmed. We've secured a civilian.
Well, on the plus side, we almost certainly will not be fighting a Chosen here. It's good that we waited till our last action to spawn the Viper King, too. We need to kill him as swiftly as possible. So, Mad Mardigan, I mean, you can do it. What if we just have you go rend him? You actually can't rend him. You can only kill him via Ionic Storm, which leaves you not parrying at the end of it. You really need one more point of focus, though, huh? The other thing we could do is throw a Mimic Beacon. These are our 2 options. We could also just give him the Mars Volta. Like, it's well, you know, the Mars Volta doesn't even like, it's not even a certain kill. If we could get 2 of these guys, I would be just... Alright. No choice. There's the ruler reaction to move. This Viper's gonna come over here, try to bind that man, and fail, so he'll shoot it, and you guys are all done. Say what you want about the old Mimic Beacon, but it really does a number on Vipers. It'll keep them busy for a good long while. And now they're all gonna die. So, we need to kill the Viper King with our next action. That's actually a no-brainer. We'll just have you come over here and rend this man, and he is guaranteed 100% dead. We should have got him on first encounter, really. I feel that we got cheated a little bit. Some sweet extra ability points, which are nice. We need those. We've been in a bit of a ability point deficit. I'm not gonna lie, Batman, that Viper's yours. Is this gonna be another amazing civilian rescue where the aliens are only gonna come out with one? They're putting up a single point on the board, whereas we got all the rest? I kind of feel like it is. Gut shot, you know, you're not gonna be able to kill that guy in one. But you know what, Will? Go hit him with the Ionic Storm. Make him pay for his crimes. This ability does look badass, though. You have to admit. It looks cool as hell. +1 focus for the kill. Final. Whoa! Not only did the Faceless transform, but he transformed the crate he was standing next to. That's next level facelessing. Speaking of which, you're definitely dead, though. Simon Templar's giving it to you for the Templars. One and done. You should have stayed hidden, chump.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. We're not picking up any additional contacts. The AO
Of course not. We came through here like a hurricane of razor blades, John. We're definitely taking a mission photo on this one, because Glory to the Resistance rides up and join him. Oh, hey, somebody found the new pose. We got the pseudo salute. You appear to be throwing a Kamehameha, Gert Rafto. Robbie Gallagher's just standing there with his Finch cliss. He's like mad. Looks like somebody stole his lunch money. He's like, give me back my lunch money. It's like a kid on the bus who's facing off against the bully that's been stealing his lunch money for the last, decade. He's finally had enough of it. That and his dad's really been pushing him to try and, like, be more assertive and stand up to it. Dad's like, you gotta fight, son. This world's not gonna give you everything you need. Sometimes you're gonna have to stand up and take it. The kid's like, yeah, Dad's right. I'm gonna fight this. And then when he messes up and stands up to the bully on the bus, the bully just beats the holy living shit out of him. Takes his lunch money anyway and also throws his shoes out the window.
Good work out there.
Then the kid has to go home shoeless and admit to his dad that got his ass whipped. Maybe just give the kid some extra money and indulge the bully.
It is my hope that by following her own research notes, I will gain an even greater understanding.
Now, it's your hope to hump alien snake man. That's your hope. Humping an alien snake man.
Available to you, Commander. You have still managed to exceed my expectations.
Why are you talking to me, Optimus Prime? Shouldn't you be filming an Honest Trailers or something right now? Maybe. And in fact, probably. Your time would be better spent working on the Honest Trailers thing, I think. What I'm going to do, though, is wrap up the episode so I can go call a licensed plumber. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Support really does mean a lot. And if you'd like to find out how my water softener cavalcade has ended, and again, if there's hissing in the background, I apologize. I'll try and take an audio filter on there to pull the noise out if I can. But if you want to see more plumbing catastrophes, you know what to do. Subscribe as well. Right now, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.